Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Kosandra. So previously we've covered linking sounds and speech unit. And then today we're going to focus on some practice. ဒီကနေ့တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့လေ့ကျင့်ခန်းနည်းနည်းလုပ်ကြပါမယ်။ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့စာပိုက်ဖတ်မယ်။ now speech unit တွေ now linking sounds တွေပေါ့နော်။ဒါတွေလိုက်ပြီး identify လုပ်ပါမယ်။ Okay, so let's simply dive into it. So first of all, I'm going to provide you a paragraph, and what you have to do, it's quite simple. You will have to identify the examples of speech units and linking sounds. Okay, so here is your paragraph, and you may pause the video and decide the speech units and linking sounds within the paragraph. So the sawaitema speech unit day linking sounds they like kwe ba bona. Pause the video. Okay, so I hope you get this, and so we will try to check the paragraph all together. Yeah, here it is. It's like a likely one, not the correct one. ဒီမှာတော့ကျွန်တော်ဖြစ်နိုင်တဲ့အဖြေကိုပဲပြထားပါတော့ဒီထက်ပိုပြီးမှသင့်တော်တဲ့အဖြေလည်းရှိကောင်းရှိမယ်နော် Okay, so we will try to read the paragraph out loud and then producing speech units and linking sounds correctly, smoothly. Okay, now let's simply dive into it. First of all, I will go first, and you may repeat after me. So the first one, speech is broken up into units. Speeches broken up into units. Here are linking sounds. Speech is broken up into units, often with the pause between them. Often with the pause between them. So, altogether, speech is broken up into units, often with the pause between them. So within these speech units, words are linked together smoothly. Okay, altogether, speech is broken up into units, often with the pause between them. Within these speech units, words are linked together smoothly. Moving on. In fast speech in particular, these units may be quite long and the words spoken quickly. Again, all together, you may repeat after me. Speech is broken up into units, often with the pause between them. Within these speech units, words are linked together smoothly. In fast speech in particular, these units may be quite long and the words spoken quickly. Okay, that is it. In your time. So ဒီမှာတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့first speech ကိုပြောရဲပေါ့နော်စကားကိုကျွန်တော်မြန်ပြောတဲ့အခါမှာunit တွေပေါ့နော်အဲ speech unit တွေကဟိုရှေ့သွားတတ်တယ်နောက်ပြီးတော့မှအဲ့ဒီ speech unit တစ်ခုအတွင်းမှာစကားတွေကိုမြန်ပြောရလေးရှိတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ on the contrary here again in slow speech in particular, so units may be quite short and the words spoken in a very slow way ပေါ့နော်စံကြမယ်ပြောရင်တော့speech unit တွေနှေးတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်unit နည်းမယ်ပြီးရင်ပြောရတဲ့နှုန်းလည်းနှေးမယ်ပေါ့လေနော် So now we will try to focus on slow speech and fast speech all together. So the very first one, slow speech. So the context here is like a nurse is explaining how to make a sling. So here is the meaning of a sling. It's just like pardon me, let me check the dictionary here. Well, a sling is like okay, so it's a band of cloth that is tied around your neck and it's used to support your injured arm or maybe broken arm. So မြန်မာလိုကျွန်တော်ဘာခေါ်မလဲပတ်တီးပဲခေါ်မလားဒီလိုပခုံးကနေတိုင်းပြီးမှနော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးလောက်တော့ So a nurse is explaining how to make a sling. This is the context, and we'll try to read the paragraph. So first of all, here is the paragraph. What will you have to do here is pause the video and identify speech units and linking sounds within the paragraph. ဒီထဲမှာရှိတဲ့ linking sounds တွေ now speech unit ပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါလေးခွဲပေးပါ Pause the video. Okay, I hope you got this. So we're gonna check the answer together. The likely one, sorry. So here is the likely answer, and we'll try to read the paragraph out loud together. You may repeat after me. And then, yeah, first of all, this goes under the arm and then over the shoulder. All the time, make sure you support the arm. Talk to the patient and find out what position is most comfortable for them. Again, this goes under the arm and then over the shoulder. All the time, make sure you support the arm. Talk to the patient and find out what position is most comfortable for them. Okay, so I hope you get this. And here we've got some words that is commonly mistaken by Burmese students. ဒီမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ talk LM about ပေါ့နော်နောက်တစ်ခုကတော့ COMFORTABLE ပုံမှန်ကျွန်တော်တို့comfortable လဲမှားထွက်ကြတယ် it is a mistaken mispronounced word, so we have to produce like 3 syllables, just only 3 syllables. အတန်3တန်ပဲရှိမယ် comfortable, comfortable, that's all. So what position is most comfortable? Comfortable, table လည်းမဟုတ်နော် table, so ဒီမှာ schwa sound ပါသွားတယ် comfortable, that's all. Okay, we may try to cover the paragraph again, and yeah, here we go. This goes under the arm and then over the shoulder. All the time, make sure you support the arm. Talk to the patient and find out what position is most comfortable for them. Okay, I hope you get this. Now moving on. That's the set though, man. So right now we're going to focus on fast speech. So in this case, the speech units might be longer and they are run together in a very fast way. So the context here is 3 friends are in a Chinese restaurant. So in a restaurant. And so here is the text. What you have to do, it's quite simple. You have to identify speech units and linking sounds. You may pause the video. Okay, the first person. The next, the second one, and the third person. The second, first, third, first, the second, and here we go. Pause the video and identify speech units and linking sounds. Okay, I hope you got this. But actually in this case, we will try to focus on fast speech. So that's why words within units are run together in a very fast way, and you have to produce them quite quickly. Okay, so let's check the answer and the possible answer. And the first sentence. So you may repeat after me, but it is to be done in a very quick way. So, is anyone having a starter or not? Or are we going straight to the main course? Is anyone having a starter or not? But you have to speak in a very fast way, like this. Is anyone having a starter or not? Is anyone having a starter or not? Fast way. Is anyone having a starter or not? Or are we going straight to the main course? Moving on. And here in this sentence, go into, and I will use gonna. So I'm gonna. No, I'm going to into I'm gonna. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go straight to the main course. I'm gonna go straight to the main course. Yeah. Here we have a lot of linking sounds in this sentence. But I might have an extra. But I might have an extra. Link them together. But I might have an extra. Slowly. But I might have an extra. But I might have an extra. Portion of something. Portion of something. Again, all together in a very slow way, firstly. But I might have an extra portion of something. You never know. In a fast way. But I might have an extra portion of something. You never know. But I might have an extra portion of something. You never know. But I might have an extra portion of something. You never know. Now your turn. Great. But I might have an extra portion of something. You never know. Off you go. Do they do night sweets here? Do they do night sweets here? I think it's just like cheese. What's like cheese? Sorry. What's like cheese? They're the funny little white ones, aren't they? They're the funny little white ones, aren't they? That's right. But I'm not terribly keen on them. I'm not terribly keen on them. Okay, that's it. So I'm not terribly keen on them. Okay, so well, actually we will try to practice the first speech all together in a very fast way. You may repeat after me, and if that is quite quick, you may pause the video and you may repeat sentence by sentence. Off you go. Is anyone having a starter or not? Or are we going straight to the main course? I'm gonna go straight to the main course. Yeah? But I might have an extra portion of something. You never know. Do they do night sweets here? I think it's just like cheese. What's like cheese? They're the funny little white ones, aren't they? That's right. I'm not terribly keen on them. That's it. You may pause the video, rewind the video, and then practice all of them together. Okay, so right now we're going to focus on the most important key tip here. Because words within units are ran together, sometimes it is quite difficult to understand them. But however, one or more word in each unit is emphasized. One or more word in each unit is emphasized and maybe said more clearly than others. Emphasized and clearly than other. သူများထပ်ပို့ပြီးမှရှင်းရှင်းလင်းလင်းပြောရတယ်အလေးပေးပြီးပြောရလေးရှိတယ်ပေါ့နော် So that's why it's important to focus on these words because they carry the most important information in the unit. So the unit တစ်ခုအတွင်းမှာအရေးကြီးတဲ့စကားလုံးတွေပါတယ်ပေါ့နော်တခြားစကားလုံးတွေမကြားရင်ねအဲ့ဒီအရေးကြီးတဲ့စကားလုံးတွေကို sorry ကြားတယ်ဆိုရင်ကိုကျွန်တော်တို့အဓိပ္ပာယ်နားလည်တယ်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့ it's important to focus on these words emphasized words in a unit and because they carry the most important information in the unit so သူကအရေးကြီးတဲ့ information တွေယူလို့ပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ let's look at the example sentences. Okay, here we go. So in these sentences, you may see bold words in red. They are key words, the most important words in each sentence, and they carry, important meaning. So we have to make it quite prominent by raising our voice or maybe said more clearly. ပိုပြီးရှင်းရှင်းလင်းလင်းပြောရမယ်အသေးစိတ်သူများကြားအောင်ပြောရမယ်ပေါ့နော် Okay, so I'm gonna read the sentence out loud and you have to repeat after me. Okay, here we go. The first sentence, I'm gonna go straight to the main course. Straight and main are the most important information in this sentence. Okay, we will repeat again. I'm gonna go straight to the main course. I'm gonna go straight to the main course. Straight, main. I'm gonna go straight to the main course. I think I just like cheese. I think it just like cheese. And again, I think it just is not, how can I say, clearly said than like cheese. So she I think it just got again. တိတိတသာပြောစရာမလိုဘူးပေါ့နော်ဒီမှာအရေးကြီးဆုံးကတော့ like cheese ကအရေးကြီးဆုံး I think it just like cheese they're the funny little white ones they're the funny little white ones funny white key information they're the funny little white ones that's right so that is it. So this is all about our practice session, and we've covered linking sounds and speech units again. And thank you for your time. See you next session. Have a good day.